Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So, first off, guys, just wanted to say thank you so much. Late Friday night on Valentine's Day, we actually got approved for the YouTube partnership program. Sort of what that means is I can now make money with every video here on YouTube. So that's really awesome. Definitely will help me continue to keep the stream alive and helping people, because that's what I want to do. But anyway, if you guys want to help, every video is monetized now. So if you just let the ads run, that's pretty much all you have to do. And that's a simple, easy way that you can help support me. But anything you want to do, I totally appreciate 100%. So thank you very much. But anyway, to business. I'm coming at you with the video today for the Timbermaw Hold. And now this reputation is actually one of the most unique ones, honestly, in all of WoW. They start off as hostile, and in order to sort of get their rep up, you have to do a quest line that's down here right when you enter Fellwood, and then he will have you kill some Timbermaw people, some hostile furbogs, I believe is what these are called. You kill them, and then he'll have you run all the way up here to Knifin, and then he has you kill more furbogs at the Fellpaw village. That's that quest line. I've already done it on both my characters, so I can't really show you that, or I would absolutely walk you through that, just sort of how to get it. But you get it at the bottom of Fellwood, and that's how you start this reputation. And then after that, what you want to do is you just have to kill as many Fellpaw here, or the winter ones that are in they're Winterfall furbogs that are in Winterfall Village and in this Frostfire Hot Springs, as well as Timbermaw Post. So those are the spots that you can kill and farm this rep. So this rep is actually really good if you're a tailor, an enchanter, as well as someone who really went for PvP. So when we pull up Atlas Loot here are the unique rewards for being exalted. It's really only a trinket that, you know, if you farm this in Phase 2 at the height of World PvP, or you're a big PvPer now, you can still get this trinket. I just saw a lot of really good people. Muck Ducky, who's in my guild, he ended up grinding and farming it, and got a ton of rune cloth that he sent to me, which was nice. But he got this trinket, and he was one of the people grinding so hard for PvP, and he got quite a lot of stuff. Anyway, let's go down to friendly. So the friendly recipes that you can get from these guys are Transmute Earth to Water, Pattern Warbear Woolies, Warbear Harness, and in Phase 5 you'll be able to get 2H 25 Agility if you're an enchanter. That's a huge one, but it's not here until Phase 5. Now, Honored. Now, this was the benchmark you wanted to hit for Phase 3. And it's also a pretty good one if you don't want to grind all the way to Exalted. You got Enchant Weapon Agility, which is 15 Agil to a Wep. That one's huge. I've made so much gold in this past week just doing that, and it's helped me flask and get all my consumes for BWL. Then you have the Wisdom of the Timbermaw, which is a cloth wrist, or waist, sorry about that. That gives you 4 to 5 mana per second. Then for Leatherworkers, there's Might of the Timbermaw, Timbermaw Belt. Then this Totem, which is one-hand mace, not really good, but this Furbog Medicine Pouch is really good for PvP. You can put it on, and then you regenerate 100 health per second for 10 seconds. 20-minute cooldown, but still a nice, quick offhand that you can proc to heal up if you're like a mage or a caster that can't really heal. Then when you hit Revered, you can get a Tailoring Pattern Mantle of the Timbermaw. I actually am not Revered. I'm only Honored with them. And so those are the rewards that you can really get with Timbermaw Hold. Honored is really what I'd recommend everyone get to. I'd only go Revered or Exalted if you're after a very specific thing. Anyway, so as you kill these guys, you will get items. I do not have their feathers for Knifin. It's a repeatable quest here that you get from these Fellpaw furbogs. Now these guys I would kill because they are level 50-ish. They're like 50 to 55, and they spawn much quicker than the Winterfall furbogs. The Winterfall ones are heavily contested because it's a great gold farm. So if you're solely focused on rep, I would go here at Felpaw Village. You can do this in a group, you can do it in a raid group, you just kill a bunch. Now, what you're going to want those headdresses for, I don't have any, but I do have the spirit beads, which is the winter spring side of it. And so when you get these beads, in order to go from revered to exalted, you can only do that by turning in beads and killing the chieftains. There's a chief at each location, here in Felpaw Village and here in Winterfall Village. And they give 25 rep per kill, as well as a few unique items. I do have a guide on farming Winterfall Village and everything that they can drop there, as well as some unique quest lines. So I definitely would check that out if you want more details on that. I went super in depth for that, just on the gold farming side. So I have beads here. Now normally I would be saving these, but for the sake of the video I'm going to show you what you do. I have an auto completion quest, but it takes 5 beads, turns them in, 50 reputation per bead. I know I'm blocking that, but there we go. And you want to save these for being revered, because that's the only source of reputation that you can get. And now that we're here in Winter Spring, something I want to point out is another reason to at least do the initial quest line to get them to neutral even, is because if you don't, they will be unfriendly and they will attack you. And this is the only legitimate way to get to Winter Spring. You have to go through this cave. Now, you can pull through them and try to kite through it and not die, but that's up to you. I actually, when I was like level 35, came here to go get the Runecloth bag pattern, which it did pay off eventually. I was able to sell those for like 10 gold per early on in the launch, but that was one of the first like preemptive preparation things I did, and I actually got quite a few recipes. It was a fun little journey. But anyway, guys, the places that you can kill them are here, here, and here for Winter Spring. And then here in Fellwood, you have this Deadwood Village as well as Felpaw Village. I'd recommend doing Felpaw for the fastest reputation, and if you want money, I would go to Winterfall Village. Something to point out is if you're still leveling and you go to Ajara, there's a large place, it's called Ursulon, right here, that has a ton of the Timbermaw people. And when I've gone over there, I have found tons and tons of chests that had some pretty good items in them, I'd say. You can get a wide variety of them because it is a high level zone. So just something to keep out. And I would never, ever, ever kill anything that says Timbermaw. If they're Timbermaw Mystic or whatnot, do not kill them. You will kill your reputation. Something that I actually thought of, if you did put in all the effort, grinded to Exalted, got all the things you wanted to, you could turn off Exalted and go to war with them, and then you could attempt to farm the Timbermaw Mystics. I mean, you get an uncontested source of level 50 people. I haven't looked too much into the table to see if it's worth it, if they have great stuff, but I can tell you there are tons of them in Ajara, so it might actually be a pretty decent farm if you've done all the work, you've gotten Exalted, and you don't want to do anything with that. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much all there is to it. I wish I had some headdresses to sort of show you guys how to do that, but it's the same thing as the beads. It's just farmed over in Fellwood. I've done the majority of my farming here in Winter Spring just because you can get pretty good gold by doing it. So as requested, we had the Cenarian Hold one, which I did Friday, but I hope I hope this helps you guys, and this is sort of what you're asking for. When you guys request stuff like cover reps in depth, I try my best to sort of cover them, but some of them, like Scenario and Hold, I can't really do till Phase 5. There's not much that you can cover. So this is my best example, guys, for an in-depth look into the Timbermaw Hold and what you can do with that. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. If you have any more suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I'm happy to do an overview, review them, do some research, get all this out for you. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. If you made it to the ending, thank you so much for watching this video. It really helps. If you could, please share this with like one person you know, because it would help me so much. I'd appreciate that. Really gets me going on this and can keep growing to make this sustainable and keep up this lifestyle. So I super appreciate it. And if you could please like, comment, and subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And thank you so very much. Bye-bye.